We might have had a glimpse of Autopilot testing. The official opening of the Gigafactory appears imminent. Model3config.com now has interior options, and we finish the week off with our weekly snapshot of Model3Tracker.info. Here is your Memorial Day weekend edition of Tesla Tidbits for May 27th, 2016. Teslarati has a report and pictures from Pennsylvania with a very odd Model S sitting at a supercharger. The speculation is obvious that we're looking at a Mule for Autopilot 2.0. The car is a pre-refresh Model S, but it's fitted with the refreshed front bumper. In addition, there's a rather odd apparatus affixed to said bumper and a pile of cameras orbiting the rearview mirror. The oddball apparatus is theorized to be simulating the height and materials of a Model X bumper. The article points out that the original radar for Autopilot can still be seen, and that it's plausible they're testing the new equipment and old in tandem using the same road conditions, which would be very valuable data indeed. Reddit user Kushari informs us that he's received an email notification that he won tickets to the opening of the Gigafactory, slated for July 29th, according to the email. He and his plus one will get a chance to see what will drive Tesla into the future in 2 months' time. The faux Model 3 design studio has been updated to include interior options now. Borrowing a screenshot from the reveal event, you can now pick your interior seat colors, headliner, and trim options, in addition to the color of the car and wheel options. Have fun draining some more time into that site. And finally, we take our weekly visit to Model3Tracker.info for the latest stats on Model 3 reservations. Currently, the site boasts 3,929 reservations. Come on, guys, let's get in there and get it to 4,000. The U.S. continues to lead, but recovers back to 60% of the reservations after dipping below that last week. Rounding out earlier this week, as I had forgotten about doing this last week. Rounding out the top 5 are Canada in second, holding at 9.7%. Third place is Germany, gaining slightly to 6.2%. Fourth is the UK, still with 3.4%. And again, Spain in fifth at 3.2%. The color battle has changed, interestingly, though. It still belongs to Deep Blue, but white has actually overtaken Multicoat Red to take second. Deep Blue has regressed to 16.2% of registrations, and Multicoat Red has dropped to 15.3%, while seeing white overtake it at 15.5%. Supercharging also has dropped a little bit to 84.6% of respondents accepting the option if it were to be offered. And in the performance section, all-wheel drive has dropped further to 72.4%. We now have 20.8% of registrants taking the performance mode, and 12.5% are going to go for the ludicrous version. The site still only boasts a single cancellation. Links to all the full stories from today's episode can be found in the description of the show. Do me a big favor and hit those like and subscribe buttons on your favorite services. If you like what you hear every day, please consider supporting the podcast at patreon.com/Tesla Tidbits. If you have no spare dollars, no big deal. Support the show through your positive reviews, likes, and subscriptions. Lastly, if you have an interest in video games as well as Tesla, I'm going to be doing the Let's Plays for Forza 6 and hit the track in the Model S P85D. Look for at least the first of these videos starting tomorrow night. That's all for today. It's a holiday weekend here in the U.S., so we'll return again Tuesday next week. If you're here in the U.S., safe travels over the holiday and have fun and be safe. Until Tuesday, charge it up and hit the road.